In our top story tonight, former President Donald Trump has been indicted again, this time in Washington, D.C. for his role in the January 6th attack of the U.S. Capitol. Chief political correspondent Scott Thuman has the very latest and a look at how the legal troubles are stacking up fast.
Well, Donald Trump indicted now for a third time. The Washington, D.C. grand jury issuing charges on 4 separate counts of conspiracy and obstruction for Trump's role in the January 6 riots and attack on the U.S. Capitol. Prosecutors allege former President Trump tried to prevent the peaceful transfer of power and stay in office despite losing to Joe Biden.
It was fueled by lies. Lies by the defendant, targeted at obstructing a bedrock function of the U.S. government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election.
Trump reacting on social media, writing, "Why didn't they do this 2.5 years ago? Why did they wait so long? Because they wanted to put it right in the middle of my campaign. Prosecutorial misconduct." Prosecutors say Trump the mob and raised money on false claims of widespread voter fraud.
You'll never take back our country with weakness.
They don't have the smoking gun. I think the election was fair. People told him the election was fair, but they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that in his own mind, he actually knew the election was fair and that he corruptly then tried to undo the election.
I'm sure he will raise the defense of free speech. I'm entitled to say certain things. And he'll also raise the defense of, I had lawyers who were advising me and I followed their advice. I think this case is more complicated because it raises attorney-client privilege, executive privilege, and free speech. Trump already faces charges in New York for alleged hush money payments to cover up an affair leading up to the 2016 election. Trump also indicted in Florida for taking classified and top secret documents with him when leaving the White House and is accused of obstructing the government's attempts to get them back. Trump now ordered to return to Washington to appear in court and face these charges in person at 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. In Washington, I'm Scott Thuman.